Ladies and gentlemen, Pimpmunk. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Wood. This is the Morning Wood where you get what, Missy?
Wood, it's so good.
Yes, indeed. What do we get, Shabisky?
Wood is so good. I don't know, I'm a little tired.
It gets worse every day, man.
You really
Sorry, I had a little bit of poop in my throat.
In your throat.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyways, it is October 29th.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a Thursday in the year of and we're joined today by Marshall Manson. What's up, homie?
I am not high.
Okay. And Red Eye's face is his little character's here, but I don't think he's here yet. He's not here yet. He's supposed to be here. If he doesn't show, we'll just leave his face up, fill up the window.
I'll be the silent robot.
Yeah, he'd be the silent Cyclops robot.
Yes.
Or as Shabisky likes to call it, silent Cyclops robot.
Yes.
See, I just said the same thing, Shabisky.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's spelled different on the second one.
Oh, it's
Spelled with the S instead of a C for Cyclops.
So, we got a couple things we can talk about, but we're not going to talk about them. But we got a couple things we can talk about. We'll just decide not to talk. No, first off, you hear about that, what's that dude's name? Tucker Carlson? Yeah. He goes on Fox News and says, the documents mysteriously disappeared about Hunter Biden. No, they don't exist. That's why they mysteriously disappeared. They don't fucking exist. They've been promising this, and they thought just because the way Trump and them do things is Trump just throws shit toward the wall, right, and see if it sticks. It's like pasta, right? He wants to see if it'll stick. And in this time it didn't stick because people knows it's just he's trying to do this October surprise thing and it ain't working. Mm-mm. Now he still may win. I'm not saying he won't win, but that shit, I don't think many people bought that really.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. You know, my favorite joke about the whole Hunter Biden thing that I keep seeing is every time no evidence comes out or something comes out that's like not that big a deal, but oh my God, I almost didn't vote for Hunter Biden. It's terrible.
Yeah, I know it. And then they try to get him with them emails, right? And like, because Joe was talking to his son in those emails, and it was like, it just made Joe look like a sympathetic father.
Mm-hmm.
The emails was Joe was being a dad talking to his son like, we'll get you through this and stuff like this about his addiction. I think that backfired majorly. It made Joe look like a human being.
What do you want him to do? Be like, yeah, fuck my son. I hate him.
And, goddamn, bringing up his son's drug addiction shouldn't have nothing to do with this because everybody on this panel right now, everybody that listens, everybody that's ever thought about anything knows somebody or has been in an addiction situation like that. Somebody in their family has been an alcoholic, drug addict, or something. We've all had that. Been affected by that. So that, to me, bringing that up only shows that he's normal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And, and it irritates me. But we'll see. We ain't but a few days away, Shabby. Have you voted yet? Early voting? Or are you going to vote on
I already voted for Donald, man. His son isn't on drugs.
Honestly,
his son's not on drugs.
You're not voting.
Okay?
Well,
no, I vote for presidents whose sons aren't on drugs.
And that's okay that his son's on coke, but Donald Jr.'s on fucking coke.
No,
Mm-hmm.
he would never.
Yeah, but anyway, and like if you vote for Trump, vote for Trump. But however, you should vote. I think everybody should vote. I am not down with this whole not voting thing. I don't. I think it's silly.
Yep.
And I know that TJ and Paul and all them want to push that. Well, I love TJ and Paul and them, but I think they're stupid for that. I do personally.
I'm going to say it again, like I said it in a couple months ago before all this bullshit happened. I think that if you don't vote, you don't have a right to complain.
Well, now George Carlin once said, "If you don't vote, you're the only one that has the right to complain."
That's dumb.
But you know, it was a funny joke George told back in the day. But no, I honestly think that you should vote. And you know, if you want to vote third party, do it. However, I think third party is pretty much a waste.
I don't think this is the election for that. Maybe
No.
next year, but or maybe next 4 years. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't think so either. I think it's a mistake. Now, like I said, if you want Trump, vote Trump. I don't tell people not. I do tell people I think voting for Trump is a mistake, but I'm not gonna tell you don't do it. But that's your decision.
Right.
But I hate when people say this. It's a personal choice. You shouldn't tell people. Well, what? That's what political views is about.
That's bullshit that it's personal. Are you kidding me?
And it's far from personal because who we put in there affects everybody.
It affects the entire goddamn country. And if you vote for
They're
somebody,
saying it's personal. They're just embarrassed, or they didn't vote to begin with, so they just don't want to say it.
Like if I sit there and say I mail-in voted for Biden, yeah, I mail-in voted for Biden. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Well, you know, yeah, exactly. And like I said, you know, your vote's your vote. You can do it but don't say it's personal because it's really not personal.
You know, I considered a situation I honestly never thought about. What happens? Let's say Trump loses. I think he might try to, you know, you can run again after you lose an election. Like, I wonder if he would try to come back again.
Grover Cleveland did that. He had a term and then had a sitting president in between him and his second term.
Yeah, he did. He ran another term. Oh, he can run again if he loses. He definitely can. And he has that right to.
Yeah, I'd be worried about it.
Take that right from him. But I think if he loses, and this is if he loses, he could run 1,000,000 times and never win again. And everybody wants to throw up, okay, because I'll bring up the polls every now and again, and everybody's automatic reaction is, well, he was losing in the polls in 2016. This is true. However, if you've been studying the polls and reading the polls, they take that factor, the Trump factor, in evaluation. I mean, they calculated that, I guess.
Consideration.
Sorry, yes, I used the wrong word. Consideration, and they brought that. Well, it's also evaluated. If you think about it, they do evaluate it, but they bring it into the situation, and they're using that. Now, that doesn't mean the polls are accurate. Doesn't mean that. I'm just saying they are using that. So we'll see. Like I said, I want Biden to win. I'm public about that, but I won't predict he'll win because who the fuck knows the way this world is.
No.
Just vote Trump, dude. All right.
And like Gage says that you're not supposed to tell who you voted for. It's not going to come true.
My mom said she would jump off the Tallahatchie Bridge before she voted for Trump.
God damn.
Well, come on in here, Red Eye. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Fucking down in there. You're supposed to be up in here, dumb robot.
I need that voice.
Robot.
That Australian voice.
The new update for Windows 10, I read this yesterday. They're getting Flash? Whatever. They're not using it anymore.
Yeah, Flash is disappearing. I forgot that was happening in November. Yeah.
No more flashing, Shabisky.
I need flashing. I love that. It's my favorite.
No flashing for you.
That means all those little shitty ass game sites that I used to play when I was bored as a kid won't work anymore. It'll be sad.
Yeah.
No more Newgrounds.
I don't know what that is.
No more E-Bombs World Games, Marshall.
I remember E-Bombs.
I never played it.
Yeah, I used to go to E-Bombs World when it was like real, like not very big.
Yeah.
I would go to
There
like
There
addicting
was
games.
a bunch of stick figure games on there. Yeah, I remember that shit. Anyways, guess what else is happening this weekend, Shabisky?
Butt sex.
Definitely somewhere there will be butt sex.
That's true.
See?
But
I'm right.
it's a day that a lot of people like.
Christmas?
It's Halloween.
Oh yeah, that thing's happening. Yeah.
What's up, Red Eye? Red Eye's here now. I think.
Shut up, Red Eye.
He's
Shut
muted.
the fuck up.
He's taking your word. He's shutting the fuck up.
Yeah, you listen to me.
Anyways, with Halloween upon us, I read an article this morning. There was this dude who, put on a Halloween display at his house, and it was so gruesome. He got the police caught on him several times. We have the photo. If Bulls wants to throw that up right here, and I'll show you the photo. It is a pretty badass scene. Look at this shit.
Bro, he killed
Oh,
it.
that's so cool.
Yeah. It's pretty
That's
fucking
what I said
hard.
when I saw it. I'm like, that's fucking awesome.
It's hardcore as hell, dude. The police got caught on this man several times. I mean,
like it.
First of all, the people who call the police are kind of stupid. They're Karens. They have to be. Because this is obviously Halloween season. It's obviously a fucking, display that he's put up. It's pretty cool as hell, though. But it's obviously fake. I mean, he's got arm parts and a wheelbarrow. And his fucking body parts. I mean...
Imagine he actually gets murdered and the cops are like, we're not going over there. We've had too many calls about this.
Oh my god, that Red Eye sound still wasn't working. But it's a pretty cool ass setup though.
Definitely. I could see like some parents would think like, oh, that's traumatic for their children to see, but at the same time, like, don't raise little sissy kids.
But it's
like,
Halloween.
Tell them it's fake.
But you can't have it both ways. You can't have your kids to have fun. Plus, because we all know adults are crazy. We're crazy. And we like the scary part of Halloween, not the throwing lollipops in fucking kids' bags. I mean, they're terrified of their kids seeing a blood scene, but they're okay with taking their kids to a complete fucking stranger's house and getting candy from it.
Man, I wish I could go back and experience Halloween in like the 80s or like the 90s. Like people still did wild shit. Like Halloween now is just
experience that. So yeah,
lucky
I was
fucker,
a kid
man.
in those days. 80s was my really hardcore trick or treating days because I was under teenage years there. So yeah, it was good, man. It was good. I remember there was this one old lady who lived in a place called the Colonial Gardens. It's where back then in my hometown, that's where all the kids went and trick or treating because that's where all the houses were. It was like suburbs and stuff there, and then they all fucking gave candy and stuff. There was this one old lady though. She'd give each kid 2 full-size candy bars.
We had a neighborhood like that where I grew up. It was where like all the rich people lived, and everyone knew to go to the doctor's house because he was giving out king-size candy bars to everybody.
Yeah, dude. So that's the thing, man. You got to find that old person. And it's usually old people who give out the full-size candy bars.
Dude, the only time I ever got a full-size candy bar, this bitch-ass little kid stole it when I wasn't looking. I never got to eat that motherfucker.
Sucks.
I was so mad.
Yeah. My mom, being a smart lady, if it was like homemade candies and stuff, she usually wouldn't let me eat it.
Oh yeah, we would.
Those are the ones that
our parents would make us dump our entire bag out on the table, and take out like all the loose fruit because there was razor blades and apples and shit like that, and
Well, you gotta be careful.
You gotta be real careful with that shit.
I mean, I checked my kids' Halloween candy.
And I would say do it more today's world than you did back in those ones, because now the internet gives people freaky fucking ideas, right? I mean, it really does. And so I would definitely check your kid. Now, a lot of places are canceling trick-or-treating this year because of COVID, which is sad, but I understand. I do understand. Now, I don't know. I'm going to go buy some candy here after a while.
That's what we're doing. We just bought a fuck ton of candy, and we're going to watch scary movies and eat candy.
Yeah. I'm going to buy some candy for the kids now. And I'm gonna keep what I was thinking about doing was getting a little, because my mom's got this grabber thing, right, where she can read. Thinking about grabbing the thing and handing the candy out that way. That way the family feels safe and healthy. So, but yeah, if there's kids that come to the door, fucking falling and shit.
I got 2 giant ass pumpkins. So I'm gonna carve jack-o'-lantern.
Ass pumpkins? Where do you get ass pumpkins at?
They just grow looking like asses.
I've seen pumpkins that do look like asses though.
Yeah.
They're split in the middle. Yeah.
I got 2 giant ass pumpkins. I'm gonna make them into jack-o'-lanterns and make pumpkin seeds, and watch scary movies.
We were at a hotel recently. And, they have shitty hotel TV, but we left this one channel on because it had, like, this extreme pumpkin carving contest on it. And people can make some fucking insane shit out of pumpkins.
Oh, yeah.
It's unbelievable.
It's nuts.
I had a artist friend who used to do shit like it. Well, that's what the kind of art they did. There was carvings and shit. And, dude, this motherfucker, it was just amazing what he could do.
Mm-hmm. Because not only do they carve it, but they do layers of it so that when you put the candle in it, there's depth and shadow to all the stuff.
Right. And there was this one guy who took his CNC machine and did this really crazy intricate stuff on it, and it was amazing. And it didn't go all the way through, and it had this glow from behind, so it looked like a real skin basically. It was awesome.
I don't think my jack-o'-lanterns will be that impressive, but I like to say I'm pretty good at it.
Working? You can hear you. Can you talk?
Yes.
Welcome, Red Eye. We're talking about Halloween
Talking about carving pumpkins.
I just want to send out a Halloween message to all the folks at Microsoft. Fix fucking Skype and fix fucking Windows 10, you fucking deadbeat fucks. Thank you.
Ooh, where does that?
20 minutes of fucking tech support for myself at 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I'm real happy. real happy. And I didn't get paid. That's the worst part.
It's awful.
There's a woman down the road talking about pumpkins, though. She got 18 goddamn jack-o'-lanterns on her porch.
There's this place by where I grew up. It's an old farm, and they have a bunch of woods in the back. So they used to do this. I don't think they still do it anymore. But they would do these it was a 3-mile long hayride, but it was a haunted hayride. So they'd have people jump out at you and stuff. But they had this artist that carved pumpkins. Mm-hmm. So every 50 feet on either side of the 3-mile long thing was different jack-o'-lanterns carved.
Yeah.
I going to
Haunted Force. The first year that the Haunted Force was in my hometown of New Albany, I was 15, and a bunch of us went, and I hung out with I always hung out with a lot of older people, right, 20s and shit like that. But I was dating this one chick, and that was our date. We went to the fucking Haunted Force, and I knew one of the guys that was working in the Haunted Force, but he told me he was going to be one of the Jasons. So when I was walking through, one of the motherfuckers came up and had a chainsaw stuff, and I was like, "Oh, Alan, go the fuck away." I was all bad. But through the last maze, and I'm not one to scare the shit like this, but last maze was in a flicker. And I was like, oh, it's a flicker light. Something's finna happen. But then this goddamn gorilla jumped on my back. And you understand, these mazes made of cardboard boxes. We destroyed that maze because I was running. like a motherfucker, and I was swinging and shit, and then I heard his goofy ass giggle, and I threw him over my back. I started punching, fuck you, Alan, and I started.
Dude, I'm trying to picture the visual of you booking it down a maze with a fucking gorilla on your back.
Dude, my fat ass was getting down that shit. And man, I understand back then that's when I was playing football and I was in shape real good and shit. And so I was booking it and I was tearing up that guy. There was cardboard flying everywhere. It was, and then I heard his dumb ass giggle and I flipped him over and I started punching him. Not to hurt him, but punch him in his side and shit. But scared the piss out of me because he lied to me and told me he was going to be a Jason. He had this shit planned for days, man. And so, but that's what boys do. I would have done the same thing to him, but it was funny. It was funny, and I was made fun of for. What, Miss?
I don't know if you've noticed this yet, but Marshall's not Marshall at the moment. He's Dirt.
Huh?
Kept trying to figure out why everyone kept calling him Dirt. Or like, that's not Dirt. Or,
I didn't even
Dirt
fucking
Van.
notice.
Oh, his
That's
name
so
says Dirk Devane. Okay.
No, you didn't notice.
I'll be
Fuck,
there.
I didn't notice. I just thank you. Thank you,
Yes, ma'am.
everyone.
Hey, Mama. Red Eye just called you a slut.
Yeah, no. That never actually happened. That was a fabrication.
He said you were masturbation.
No, I didn't. You're a horrible friend.
You're a horrible.
He just called your mom fat material.
I've never heard someone say you're a masturbation. That is the absolute first
I meant to say you're masturbate.
You.
Laugh, man.
We gotta make it a change match. I remember.
Yeah.
A big match. You're gonna take cash into the
Ooh,
It's gonna be a
that's
good flavor. It's gonna be a good flavor of Jello.
what flavor.
Yellow? Lime. It's gotta be lime.
Fuck you,
What?
lime shit. Ew. I'm
Hey,
not
why
doing it
does
if we do
lime jello
lime.
suck? I love lime jello.
no.
Oh, fuck you.
It's just that there's so many other options that are better, like green apple or watermelon or fucking.
I found Starburst. I found Starburst flavored Jello at the store the other day. So you can make pink Starburst flavored Jello.
If it actually tasted like it, that would be the shit.
Right?
You know, Kool-Aid's come out with candies.
I haven't made it yet.
Do you know that?
Really?
Kool-Aid's come out with candies.
What's came out with candies?
Kool-Aid.
Oh, Kool-Aid
Oh,
candies.
Kool-Aid candy.
Oh, I learned something about America the other day. I watched a Max Mofo video. He's an Aussie guy, and he went shopping in America. And I think I know why America may have a problem with obesity. Everything comes in gigantic like you guys. It's fucking insane.
And that's the
Like
regular grocery
Gigantic
store.
sized, and it's packed with fucking sugar. And then you go to the fucking bulk stores where
Yeah,
you
that's
can
what I was
get
gonna
like
say.
5-pound jugs of mayonnaise and
I
Oh,
bought a
fuck.
32 pack of Pepsi once. That's insane.
Well,
Yeah,
first of all, it's insane to buy Pepsi, but
just the
Pepsi's
big
that
tubs
shit,
of
bro. Fuck.
it was like big tubs of icing sugar and just huge big tubs of things that you wouldn't think you'd get in huge big. I'm not talking little tubs. I'm talking like buckets.
he went
And-
to a bulk place probably, yeah.
The whole fucking supermarket is just the shelves are lined. There's nothing like in Australia. We get jars of like 500 grams, half a kilo stuff. It's like over there you get half a fucking ton.
You go to some
Incredible.
places like Sam's or a Costco,
Yeah.
it's just major bulks of shit, and yeah.
One of my favorite things to do that I've had the pleasure of doing a couple times now is taking a foreign person to an American cereal aisle, and they're always amazed. Like, they can't believe it. They're like,
Yeah.
what is this powdered donut cereal? I'm like, yes, it is. It's
Yeah.
powdered donut cereal.
I'd call it the diabetes aisle. It's just like
It's pretty bad.
diabetes.
They started to make Twinkie cereal.
What the fuck?
Twinkie cereal, yeah. And
basically, when we were kids, cereal used to be they'd go out into the wheat fields, harvest the wheat, and then dump it into a bowl, pour a bit of milk on it. It's like, yeah, right, there's your cereal. Shut the fuck up.
What's that?
It tasted like cardboard. Now it's basically granules of sugar and food colouring.
I'm
Healthy.
cornflake guy.
Yeah, we had cornflakes, and what was the other one? Wheat Bix. It was made by that crazy bastard that
Wheat Bix?
Wheat Bix.
Oh.
Wheat Bix. B-I-X.
Australian thing, I guess.
Well, it's made by that company Sanitarium, that crazy fucking dude that made that company. That he used to like giving everyone. He used to he liked butt stuff basically. He was He was
my
Those
kinda guy.
things. It's like it's almost like a frosted mini wheat, except it's got no frosting on it, and it's a big gigantic wheat.
Yeah, it's like a brick.
Yeah, it's like think of like a frosted mini wheat with no frosting, and then like put it on steroids and make it like that big.
Yeah, it's what you feed your children when you don't want them to have imagination.
I like those. I like them.
Like
No, they're
Weetabix or something.
Yeah, you just got to put copious amounts of sugar on them.
Well, they call them mini wheats because they came from those. Like that's why they're called mini wheats, because those big ass biscuits basically.
But we just don't have the big ass biscuit part. So like.
Yeah, we lack the context to understand. Because I'd never realized.
I need something to have them be able to visualize it in their head.
Yeah. Well, I want to talk. Yeah. If you interrupt me one more again.
What?
Just one more again. Just one more again.
Okay.
Now, tomorrow.
Pimpmunk, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you.
We are having a Friday show tomorrow, and it's a Halloween show, so we will be dressed up.
Yes.
So if anybody wants to come in costume, rub it up with us, please do.
Yeah, you can come hang out.
And also fans in the chat room, people watching, if you dress up and send pictures, we will show them on the show tomorrow. Just send them to Missy on Twitter. And,
Okay.
yeah, so, but, yeah. But we will, whoever wants to, you want to come, Marshall? Are you available?
I don't think so.
Ask Marilyn.
I'll try to stop. I'll ask her. I'll try to stop in and watch.
But yeah, so if anyone wants to show up, they can. Any of the guests, and we'll be dressed up. Shabisky, have you got your costume ready?
I don't know what to do.
Well, that's me. Honestly, I had this big elaborate plan. I was going to wear this great costume, but the money didn't work out for me. So here in a little bit, I'm going to the store and I'm going to figure something out.
Just wear a big ass diaper and nothing else.
I've done a few things in the past that it was like that one year I went as a giant period.
Oh yeah.
I had tampons everywhere. Blood was all over. I had tampons hanging from the mic.
Well, I'm thinking in Australia, we've just basically brought in a ban on hentai. So in a tribute, I think I'll head down to the seafood market, buy a rather large octopus tentacle and shove it in my butt and recreate a hentai scene as my costume.
There you go. How are you
That
going to ban
sounds sexy.
hentai?
Yeah.
Damn.
This pics of what? If you want to dress up in a costume or something, you send.
Your Halloween costume, Lucifer. Don't get cheeky.
Yeah. You can send pics and we'll.
You know what Mr. Bone's going to be sending in pics of? All of his bondage gear with him wearing it.
Cans of ravioli.
Yeah. That will feature heavily in each photo for whatever reason. He's just got that kink. Don't kink shame. We're not here to kink shame, Mr.
Yes,
Bone.
we are.
Are we? Okay then. I'm fairly sure he opens the can, dips the dildo into the ravioli, and uses the ravioli sauce as lubricant.
He likes Italian cock.
Yes.
So Shabbies?
Who? Wait, what about my wiener?
He likes your peen.
Forget about it.
All right, let's kiss. Come here. Come here, babe.
Yeah. But yeah, that was. I like boning, but that was weird. Showing up to a house full of strangers with a can of ravioli and a dildo, and they used like an old ragged up dildo. Dude, this son of a bitch had a bruise on it.
That's a conversation piece.
Wait. A bruise on it. How do you bruise a fucking dildo?
You get stained and like messed up.
That's not bruised. Like,
What? She's going as an old woman tomorrow, so there you go.
I think that's just what you would.
So is Red Eye though. So.
Yeah. Yep.
And he's not gonna dress up.
Nope. Don't have to. I'm old.
Yeah, but I don't understand why the dildo had a bruise on it.
I'll have to ask him if he shows up today.
I have asked him 100,000 times.
What is
What was his answer?
He just smiles and he winks at you.
Yeah.
And he says, then he whispers in your ear, "You'll find out soon enough."
If that motherfucker whispered in my ear, I punched him. I did. Yeah, but that was a good trip, but it was weird. Bowling's cool though. I like bowling. He doesn't like Shabby too much though.
No.
I think he actually really likes Shabby. I've noticed that. When he goes after people, I think it's because he's got a huge boner.
Ooh.
He wants to
so it's
bury
like
it.
reverse psychology.
Yeah, he wants to bury his boner in Shabby's butt.
It's reverse psychology boners. That's hot.
Oh, yeah.
He wants to bury that boner.
Stop. You get me excited, Red Eye.
Bury my boner.
Again, we're not here to king shame. Oh, it's bold. Yes, we are.
To your booty.
Doing this.
What?
Sing, pimp.
Singing about burying a butt boner in a booty?
I will kill you.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
This is a family show, so.
Allegedly. So, there was a video clip running around Twitter yesterday. I got tickled at it. I ain't gonna lie. Shani. And it was Shani saying that she has reached a point. She has reached a point in her YouTube career where she needs a manager.
Yes.
Yeah. Talking about that on tap last night. I'm like,
So
what are they gonna manage?
And any zookeepers out there that want to apply, I think you'd be most qualified.
Oh, damn.
What? No. Listen, Shani, no. You really, really don't need a manager. You probably need to go and see a doctor and create a weight loss regime.
Yeah, we got a perfect manager for you. Psychologist.
Yeah.
There's a pink Ferrari on the screen.
Oh, PT. Hey, $50.
Hey, guys.
There you go.
Showing.
Hey,
Thank
pumpkin.
you, buddy. I was actually hadn't announced to go yet, but that's out. Now we're halfway. That was like $100 to go. So I was going to say $100 to go for a Friday show earlier, but then I remembered, hell, we're having to do one of them all because I promised a Halloween show. So, yeah. But thank you very much, PT. Marshall's showing us his dirty ass sweater.
Bad much.
What if we got Shani a thought checker? Now, it's like a spell checker, except when she thinks this person can say, yeah, that's okay to say out loud, or they go, no.
You mean a conscience? You want to get her a conscience?
Is that what they're called? Oh. Are they
this.
available on Amazon?
This is why I brought this up, though. This is why I brought the Shani thing up. Because I do have a question. Do you think she actually believes the shit she's saying, or is she just doing it for attention?
I think she believes it.
For attention. It's just like with the water bottle. She's trying to seem like she's successful and shit. It's like my people hit up their people and their people contacted me. It's like, shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? Your people? Who?
Them and paid them and they gave you a water bottle.
Who's your people?
I've never bought that she's necessarily sincere. I do think she's really as crazy as she seems, and I do think she is generally a bad person, but I think at times she is just really fishing for attention.
Now,
And that brings me to my second question. Do you agree with me, which I think, and this I do think this, I think Shani has an actual mental issue.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And,
Yeah.
yes.
and is it right? Now here's the third question. Is it right that we constantly give her the attention that brings, you know what I mean? That she's, we wouldn't only do it to normal mental people on the street.
Yeah. I think that's a fair question.
I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong, by the way. I'm just saying that, are we part of the problem? That's what I'm saying. Asking.
Well, from what I understand, she engages in a lot of like really confrontational behavior with people. And first of all, people wouldn't necessarily know that she has those mental issues.
That's true.
Which, I don't diagnose people, so I'm not even saying she does. I would speculate that she does.
Oh, she's crazy. That fucking rat. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I see. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if there is a wrong or right here. Really, honestly, that's why I'm asking. I'm just bringing up the discussion, right?
Well, also
I think, but I will say, I think we are part of the problem.
Sure. There's also millions and millions of people in this country with mental illness who don't get a pass for shitty behavior because they had, you have to gauge by which point someone is unaware of their actions. Mm-hmm. So what I would say in any situation is, do you think this person is genuinely not in control of themselves or unaware of what they're doing? And that's where I would go from there.
I don't think she's at that point. I don't think she
Yes. Is. So I'll bring up the video where she dropped a certain word over and over again, and it slipped from her lips way too easily. That's the point where I go, yeah, there's, because how do I put this? It's like Marshall just said. It's a reason that people act a certain way, but it shouldn't be used as a fucking excuse and a shield to hide behind. It's kind of like how Christians hide behind their faith and say some really abhorrently shitty things to people.
Yeah, I agree.
I think there's a cut-off point, and because I've been on a pension for mental illness for fucking decades, I will speak for myself. If I, for instance, flipped the fuck out and for some reason I went down the street and I punched someone in the face and they fell over and hit their head and ended up in hospital with a fractured skull, I should go to prison for an extended period of time. And even though I may have a mental illness and it's the cause of it, it shouldn't be used as an excuse. So I get a lesser sentence. I think that we should maybe review that shit. So back to Shani, I think there's a point where she knows that she's going to get the views, and I wouldn't call us part of the problem. We're just spectators. It's not like we're going after her 24/7. It's like we might pop over to a stream once in a blue moon and go hello until she boots us, and she comes over here a lot, so she's engaging with us too. So it's a mutually beneficial thing. We get a lolcow, and she gets to be crazy on the internet.
Well, and let's just speculate or just hypothetically say that it's narcissism. A narcissist is going to find their narcissistic supply anywhere they can. If it's not us, the whole internet is out there. They're going to find somebody to get that narcissistic supply from, some group of people, and it's not, the fact that it's us doesn't make it our fault. That she's a narcissist. As an example, I don't know if she's actually a narcissist, although kind of suspect it. Kind of suspect narcissism there.
Well,
the only thing that genuinely alarms me about that girl is the at least 3 videos I've seen now where she will mute herself, and you can very clearly see that she's yelling at her kids and she's saying some fucked up shit. Like, you can very easily read her lips, and it's pretty obvious you can tell what she's saying. Like, I'm going to fucking punch you, or shut the fuck up, and shit like that, which is abuse. It's absolutely abusive behavior.
Yeah, look, and Bulls is right. If we didn't respond to her, she'd just go elsewhere and find someone else to fuck with. Now, Bulls, help me out here. Who was that chick in the Great Debate community that ended up being on the news because she was on welfare and she was buying fucking
Godless Girl.
Lobsters
Godless
and
girl.
shit. Yeah,
she was buying.
Yeah,
she was illustrating the point that food stamps allow you to buy whatever food you want, and she bought a high-priced lobster from the fish market with her food stamps.
Yeah, and it's just the point was, I think she ended up getting on the news about that, didn't she? Like,
Well, yeah, because there was outrage. How can people be buying lobster and then feeding it to their dog on food stamps? The food stamps doesn't actually dictate what food you buy with it. It just gives you a set amount of money per month that you get to buy food, and it's way below what it actually takes to feed an adult person. It's way below it.
Yeah, it's just, and the way that it was all done, it kind of reminded me of like when she didn't get the reaction from certain people, she kept putting that video out there, and it ended up being on the fucking news. So
it sounds like.
Yeah, it was a weird one. I'm not trying to put shit on Godless Girl. It was just reminding me is if we didn't talk to Shani, she'd go and find another group of people and push their buttons to get that reaction, to get that loop going with them, and that's
and
I think Google's nailed it.
My question was not as an attack on anybody.
Oh, I know.
It was just that because I do think sometimes that we add to the issues of stuff, not just Shanny, but the other things, and we don't realize we're doing so.
Yeah, I think there's a point where we sort of do become part of the problem when you sort of become part of that loop. But if we just sort of go, hi, Shanny, whatever.
Well, the way we do here on the Morning Wood, I don't think we're part of the problem.
Yeah, no, that's.
You don't obsess with it, but I have seen people obsess over Brett Keane, Shanny, Jared, stuff like that, and then and I'm like, yeah, you may be part of the issue because that's all you talk about, that's all you do. Here we throw it out a little bit about it, and then we move the fuck on.
No, that's a fair observation, I think.
It's not just Shanny. It's like I've seen people obsess over Brett, and Brett is a piece of shit, and we all know that. Brett's even got worse. He's now a full-fledged fucking racist.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Look, at the end of the day, people have got to take responsibility for their actions at some point. Kind of like me.
Talk about what we do.
Let's use me quickly as an example. After my dad died, I got really cranky at everything, and I started just yelling at people for no good reason. And after a few months of that, I realised I need to fuck off for several months and calm the fuck down and collect my thoughts and deal with shit. And I pulled out all this news and stopped shitting on everyone else's parade. And yeah, you just at some point in time, I'm a bit of a cunt. Maybe I should be a bit less a cunt.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta evaluate yourself, and and like I said, now I understand it's a different in YouTube world and content world because it depends on what type of content you do. Like here on the Wood, we do just goofy shit and whatever, and talk about serious shit sometimes. But like there's other channels that do strictly a certain thing. So if they do like I don't want to say drama channels, it ain't drama channels, but like reactionary channels, right? Then they are going to talk about the people that are doing the most crazy shit, and that's understandable.
Yeah, and they are putting themselves on a platform called YouTube, which is designed for you to watch.
Absolutely.
So at that point, when they've uploaded a video and continuing the cycle, you're more of a spec. But you're right too. I think we've both made some good points. It's like up to a certain point, you're a spectator, but then if you participate, and you become part of the fucking problem. And
I think we all should own our own actions, right? And what we contribute to the situation. Even if you're not doing it in the negative way, you still got to own what you've done. So anyways, speaking of this show, and for the ones who don't know, as soon as I get fully settled into when I do move and stuff, on Thursday nights, there will be a new show on this channel. I've decided to do it on a Thursday night, and I don't know what it's called yet. But it's gonna be different from the Wood. It's gonna be probably more Pimpmunk show style. If you know if you was a fan back in the day when I did the Pimpmunk show, we did topical shows, and that where I picked a topic and that's the topic we went through. And it was a pretty good show. I mean, back in the day, we did serious shit. We did comical shit. The very last show we did, we had real life superheroes, motherfuckers who dressed up as in costumes and went around and try to stop crimes, real superheroes. And that's the last show we did. But now we also did a show about rape it's kind of legendary, the show, because it was dramatic. It was hard to be a part of because we had everybody on the show just about was an actual rape victim. And their stories made you cry. So we did that, and that's what the show's going to be about. It's going to be about, butt sex and heroes.
Yeah, I mean, if you never saw those, like, you're not going to want to miss this shit because those shows were fucking amazing.
Yeah, we had some pretty fucking radical shows. We really did. And so it's going to be something on that line. Now, I don't know exactly how much, but I'm also going to throw in, the comedy shit. That's what I do. But it's going to be more funny than serious. But yeah, but we're going to be doing it on Thursday nights. So starting fairly soon. So I don't know the name of the show yet. So anyways, butt sex and heroes, Thursdays at 9. Yeah, that's right, Two Guns. That's right, buddy. So Missy's back. Did you have a nice poop?
Was it big?
No, I was peeing and it stung because I shaved this morning and I nicked myself and it stung when I peed.
Mama!
That's neat.
My mama heard you. She said, my God.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, she said, y'all some crazy fuckers.
Hey, Mama Pimp.
You tell that story like it wasn't nothing to tell. Well, I cut my pussy and what?
Oh, yeah, Mama Pimp, don't believe a word Pimp said. I didn't say those horrible things to you before. He was lying.
Easily one of the least offensive things ever said on this show. So
I know we gotta calm Shabby down from saying such controversial shit.
I know. You can't say that stuff, man.
I don't ever say anything that should be disavowed.
I mean, he did say blacks that one time.
He did say it was the blacks. He did do that.
What?
I remember how he said, he's like,
what?
we're talking about black people at one time, and he's like, black? He like, didn't want to say it.
Oh, God.
Oh.
No, it was actually a bad thing.
No comment.
I can't be the only one who just stopped and watched Missy then, right? I can't be the only one.
I sort of stopped and looked at the screen and went,
Because just doing the way you was holding it and then going back, see?
Honestly, I was, but I was thinking about how fucking bad I want a pixie stick now. Because I
didn't even care about the fuck pixie stick. I don't like pixie sticks, first of all.
I like
it's pure fucking sugar.
That's why it's great. It's fucking. It's like drinking.
I'm so
Kool-Aid
sleepy.
powder.
I'm trying to give myself like a sugar high right now.
Sugar boom boom.
well, diabetes as well, by the looks of it.
Look, you're not American if you don't have diabetes, okay?
Mm.
This is a patriotic thing for us.
I agree.
It was like a rite of passage.
Well, I was talking about the way she was doing her pixie stick. Mama said we probably think about her cutting her twice.
There was a new razor, okay? It was really sharp.
Jabs, you look like you're 1 foot tall today, says Tommy from the Bronx. What? Because he puts his camera away sometimes. That's what it is.
I can't even fit in the box now here.
Can't fit in the box. What's in the box?
I need more room in my box.
Hold on. Tommy's grounded. He was misbehaving the other day in another chat. Go on. Back to your room, Tommy. Go on.
You're grounded, Tommy. No
Tommy's
more chocolate.
grounded. No Xbox either.
Yeah.
And put that bottle of booze down as well.
He has an excuse. He's a Trump supporter, okay?
No, he's just a shit stirrer.
He said he's a Trump supporter, but everything he says is in support of Trump. So,
He's a Trump supporter too?
No, I'm joking. I don't know who he supports. I really don't.
Yeah. I think Tommy likes to just poke people with a stick. And he's just, that's Tommy.
Shabisky and Marshall are brothers.
Yeah.
Are we?
Yeah.
It's actually technically possible. I have a brother who was adopted somewhere, so.
Mm. So they threw one away? What the fuck?
Yep.
Missy has 12 kids. Some of them are in the trash can at Walmart, but
I think we should take Marshall and Shabby to Maury Povich and get a DNA test to see if they're brothers.
Great.
I think I'm their daddy.
Oh, God help this universe. That'd be horrific. Just Jesus Christ.
Which would make it really, really weird if Shab married your mom and he became your stepdad.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's just...
He'd be the stepdad to his own dad.
So
Yeah.
you would have you have an uncle brother, and then you'd have a son father.
All
and
Son father.
Yeah, and okay, and we're changing the name of the show to The Hills Have Eyes.
Would that make would that make you your own grandpa? Like, remember that song, I'm My Own Grandpa? Tom Arnold.
You brought up Hills Have Eyes. That's what she just said.
She cut her pussy, Mama Pimp.
What did you
Her
say?
pussy, Mama Pimp. Sorry.
Wait a minute, what did you say?
I said she cut her pussy.
Oh, that was, oh, boy, I thought you said something else. Moses, she thought you said something else. She was going to say, we thought you said, give me some pussy.
Oh, shit.
Give me some pussy. Nah.
What?
I was talking to the cat.
Oh, okay. Ooh, homeboy.
You just see you see a broom somehow fly into Shab's window.
If you think for 1 second that Mama Pimp can't launch an interstate fucking tactical mob strike at your location, you are sadly fucking mistaken, sir.
A network, dude. It's just
Months, right?
yeah, all of a sudden you'll walk outside your door and there'll be some old lady sitting there from Nevada hitting you in the head with a broom. It's part of a network, I'm telling you.
Yeah, Mama Pimp will be on it.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, Mama Pimp will be on an iPad, and the lady that's hitting you, she'll have a GoPro on her head, and she'll be live streaming it so Mama Pimp can watch.
Right, man. Are you wearing your bra today, Shabisky?
Yeah.
I see your
I even
nips.
was suck. Huh?
I see your nips.
I don't know. What do I get out of it?
I didn't say the let's. Never mind. He did.
Oh, I thought I heard you wrong. Sorry.
Real slow.
He said that he sees them. He said, I see them.
Oh, you see my nips?
Yeah. That's what
He just heard what he wanted to hear, man.
Are you part of DARE, Shabisky?
What?
Are you part of DARE?
Yeah.
You graduate the DARE program?
Yeah. I'm the
You know what the
greatest.
DARE program is, Shabisky?
Drugs are really awesome. I don't know what the E stands
Yeah,
for.
well, that's awesome with an E.
Extravagant.
Because I can't
Drugs
think
are
of an
really
excellent word that starts with E that means awesome. Just can't think of it.
Yeah. It would be excellent if you could, though.
See, this is what happens when you fuck up and you don't do your word of the day every day religiously. See, you turn into an intellectual fucking gimp that can't even think of the fucking word excellent.
What?
Congratulations, sunshine.
It's an accident.
He's sleepy.
You want to have robot sex about this?
Yeah, all right.
You might.
I will fuck your red eye.
Oh, damn.
I will bury a butt boner.
Oh, damn.
That sounded assaulting. You were
I
about
know.
to sexually assault him.
Well,
Sexually
dinner.
assaulting him.
We have agreed on dinner and a movie first, though. So
That makes it.
Ooh, what movie are you gonna watch?
No idea.
What the fuck is even in?
No.
Theaters aren't even open. I don't even know what the fuck's around right now.
I know that a lot of them are. You can watch. The ones that are supposed to open at theaters are opening online on Amazon Prime and shit.
Did you know that last night on the news, Lester Holt said that Trump is going around telling everyone that he ended the coronavirus?
Yeah,
That there's like 72,000 new cases a day.
Yeah, there was a note of that was running around his office that was discovered and somehow released. Of course, there's an insider saying that now Trump didn't actually say this. His staff are saying that something about him ending the corona and stuff like that. Now, he didn't actually vocalize it with his mouth, but so we can't really say that Trump said it, but there was staff that said it. So
you don't think he could have staged that to be leaked?
That could be happening. I don't know, but as far as I know, he's never actually said that. So.
As far as I know, the coronavirus has not been fucking cured.
Oh no, it's actually more cases. We have more cases than we've ever had. So I mean, but no, he didn't say that personally. I would guess.
It's just fucking.
Now I do know
banking on a vaccine. He is fucking. Just...
Now Fauci said in an interview yesterday that there should be a vaccine in a few months, but we will not have any signs of real normality until around 2021.
22.
I mean, sorry, 2022. Yeah. Sorry, late 2021, early 2022 is what he said.
Yeah, because they're not going to be able to pump out several billion doses of that vaccine overnight. We're going to have to stagger the rollout of it, and frontline workers that like doctors, nurses, anyone that's got contact with people that get COVID, and they should be the first cabs off the fucking rank, followed by other frontline workers, and I'll throw people that work in shops, like people that have been stocking shelves. We really should be a whole lot nicer to these people and pay them a lot more, because they kept our society from turning into a bunch of warring tribes that built forts out of toilet paper.
Great.
You know, which is very intriguing behaviour. It's like the first thing humanity did when shit hit the fan was hoard toilet paper and probably started building forts out of it. It nearly became fucking currency.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I don't know. Crazy. I just thought, what a weird thing to fucking stock up on. It's like food, nah. Medicine, nah. Drugs and alcohol, nah. Toilet paper, fuck
and
yeah.
Last night I was watching the finale of Big Brother, because I said I wasn't gonna watch again until the finale to see if my girl won America's Favorite House Guest, and she did. Yay! Anyways, but I was watching the show and the commercial came on for Lysol. And like, I was like, yeah, advertise something that we can't fucking find on the shelves. There you go.
I like the advertisement for Lysol where people are like looking up like, can I spray it on a doorknob? Can I spray it on my refrigerator handle? It's like, why else do you get fucking Lysol, you dumb fuck? Spray it on the doorknobs and shit.
Well, no, you spray it in your kid's mouth.
In their eyes too. You got to disinfect their eyes.
Yeah, you got to inject it.
All right, kid. Are you home yet?
You just say kid, are you home yet? You just don't call them by their names and you just kid. Hey, person that lives here.
Small carbon unit number 2. Are you home?
The thing that shut out my vagina. Are you here?
You got
He's supposed to be coming home. I don't know if he's here yet.
All you've done is shove shit in your mouth since you've been on the show.
Feature requires the information from the carbon units.
Yeah. Hey, thing, bring me more food.
I got no munchies.
What's your fucking name again? Just give me. I don't know. Just give me the food.
Food, get it. Go get it.
I don't know. If he wants me saying his name online.
Well, no.
Because it's the younger one. It's not the older one.
It's
Youngin.
Oh, so it's Jared Jr. Okay, I get it.
That's what it is.
Shabisky, have you talked to your friend lately?
Who?
Jared.
Oh yeah, I talked with my
This
buddy
what
Jared.
creeps me out about you, honestly. He's done this 2 or 3 times. He goes and makes friends with these goddamn weird fucking locals.
It's funny. It's
And
funny.
And then tries to he's just a little shit stir is what he is.
It's
I don't know.
funny.
He did it with Jared, he did it with Shani.
Yeah, but I watched that Jared thing live, and that was probably one of the best moments of live internet viewing I've seen. It's like, oh, my name's Jared, and I'm going to shut down Shab's channel by putting porn on my own channel.
Yeah, he wasn't bright. He's not.
That was fucking spectacular, and like,
He's not bright at all. Jared's
What?
not bright at all. I just want to see Jared and Shabisky fight.
oh, I don't know. I don't want to see Jared die of fucking cardiac arrest.
What do you think? What do you think, Red Eye? Jared's that scene that you just quoted, or G-Cat, which is funnier?
Explain the one you're talking about.
Yeah. I've got to go with Jared.
Well, yeah, Jared, because it's a person. Like, no, there was this hangout with G-Man in it. It was G-Man and Aaron Raw, right? And it's the first time they ever had like a hangout together, and I was actually the moderator in it. And G-Man picks up his poor cat, and the cat, I swear to God, it was like blinking twice. Please help me.
Yeah. That was the best moment that involved a cat, without a fucking doubt. Because this
Without a
cat
doubt.
seriously it looked at the screen and it spoke to you. It just looked, and it said so much with this look. It basically went, "My existence is hollow. Please rescue me from this
Please
fucking living hell."
Yes.
Now, what Shabisky did to Jared was also funny. I guess my best trolling moment was the night I did that shit to what's his name about saying we can't hear him.
Oh yeah, that was basically, it started with Pimp, and then everybody, including the chat, it was one of those few moments where everyone on the internet just cooperated. It was kind of like that moment when it was that moment when
Because he would say, "Can you hear me?" And I said, "Yes, I can hear you, but I still can't hear you." And he would, and then he would so you have to reboot. He would leave the chat, come back, and I say, and he'd ask me a question, and I would answer, and then tell him I couldn't hear him.
Yeah. Now we don't want to name and shame.
That-
We're not going to name and shame the person, are we, James DePrima? What?
Prima, yeah.
Oh,
And then, but now that was also a funny moment. And then another funny moment was, of course, 9/11 Dave. That is a legendary moment that came from my show.
fuck?
Yo, you freaked me out for a second. You're like, another funny moment was 9/11. I was like, oh my god.
9/11 Dave. And the reason I call him 9/11 Dave is because he's fucking retarded. He told me he'd do anything to come on the show. So I said, okay, we're going to bring you on and we're going to see what you'll do. Well, and I didn't tell him to do it. I asked him not to do this, but he took a fire extinguisher and shot it in his face.
Mhm.
And then when he pulled it down, he looked like one of those firemen coming out of the ashes. And I said, 9/11 Dave, because that was his name, Dave. But that's not even the funniest part. The funniest part was, a little bit later, we heard screaming, "Get off the fucking computer!" He said, "Fuck you!" He's a grown man, by the way, but it was his daddy telling him to get off the computer. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, his fist came through the screen and punched him. Wow! Knocked the fuck out.
What are you doing to that frog butt, Missy? Missy's got a frog's butt in a jar and she's doing things to it. It's a frog's butt.
Oh, I forgot about that shit. Yeah, flarp. Yeah.
All right, well, when you're holding your flarp, Missy, what do we do in the second hour?
We demand.
What do we do, Shabby?
The man? What's that?
What do we do, Red Eye?
We demand.
What do we do, Marshall?
We demand.
Why don't y'all do what Shabby does?
Yeah.
Booleanenator, what do we do?
We eat the mont.
The best one. Nailed it.
Your voice.
Everybody comes in, we got to do it. That's right, though. We do eat the man. That's what I tell you to give us money, and you do so. In the description below, Shabisky has a Patreon. He has a bunch of perks on his Patreon. If you become a patron, you can, do cool shit like watch him rub his feet. Missy has a Patreon where she has pictures, and I think she's got a new video up for your patrons, guys, too, where she takes her titty and runs it in a blender. Yeah, no, she doesn't do that. She doesn't have blended boobs. But anyways, she does have some great photos and videos and stuff for your entertainment and viewing pleasure. Booleanenator has a Patreon, and he damn sure deserves it. He's a producer of this show and other shows and does a great job, and he needs new equipment, so help him get that new equipment. We appreciate it very much. All those links are in the description. I have a Patreon of Streamlabs and a direct link to PayPal. And I'll also throw my cash out in the chat room as we speak. Tomorrow, we will be doing a Friday show, a Halloween special. Well, me, Shabby, Missy will be dressed up and doing something. None of us know what we're going as because we're fucking procrastinating, lazy fucks.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Well, Missy has an idea. Me and Shabby don't fucking know. But we will do something. I promise you.
I gotta go get a couple things.
Yeah, I'm going to go after the show and find something to do. I'll figure something out. I had an idea. Somebody gave me an idea today. My very good friend, Raising Girl. I don't think I'm going to do it, but it was a clever idea. Said her friend put on a trash bag on when it's white trash. Ooh. It's a pretty good idea, though. But I do have a slight idea now. I'm thinking if I can find something, I'll do it. And it'll be kind of funny. It'll be funny. But anyways, we'll be doing a Halloween show tomorrow. So and if you want to be a part of the show, like if you want to show your costume off, you can send Missy your photos on Twitter. Yep. And she will take them and she will give them to Bulls, and we will show them on the show tomorrow at points in time. So, yeah. So come and celebrate Halloween. And with those costumes, I didn't even throw in the good part. Me, Shabby, and Missy, and Bulls will elaborate on who the best costume is, and you may receive a fucking reward for that. So I'll send you something, is what I'm saying. So yeah, anyways, there you go. Also, we have a stream goal of $100. We've made what, 50? So there you go. I'm okay, just pissed, can't take a shower. Why did I read that? Okay.
Is it going to sting if you take a shower? Did you cut yourself?
I don't know. What Dylan the Pickle said. I didn't say it. It wasn't me.
It's because his power is still out from the hurricane.
Oh, yeah, there's a hurricane going on.
Auntie said his whole studio was shaking last night when he was trying to do the shit show.
God damn.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. I know that our governor put on a thing this morning talking about how great Trump is for declaring the coast of Mississippi.
He's the greatest.
Your governor is a fucking retard, man.
Our governor is a retard, dude. And he also looks like a hybrid with Chucky and Bill Gates. It's fucking weird, dude.
Can't stand him.
If you don't believe me, look up Tate Reeves, governor of Mississippi. He looks like a hybrid of Chucky from Child's Play and Bill Gates. It's fucking strange. And he's an idiot. He was the first governor to lift the mask mandate, and then when shit went wrong, which we knew it was, he put it back. Hold up a second. Y'all guys talk.
Talk.
Did he say he had to pee?
I want to talk to Mama Pimp, so unmute yourself.
You're banned from talking to Mama Pimp.
No, that was my uncle, actually. He said he thinks Tate Reeves is like Squidward.
Was that your uncle or your uncle brother? Which one?
No, that's my uncle.
That's your uncle.
Uncle.
He's also very close to my age too, though. He's the one that went. Actually, that's the uncle I went to strip club in Memphis. We thought we was getting robbed at the store, and we hunkered down.
Oh,
he
shit.
just hollered out, "Fuck you!" Yeah, I've told that story before. He didn't know I told that story again. He's like, "Fuck you! Don't tell me embarrassing shit."
That's one. That might be the only story of yours I haven't heard. I think I
Really?
have not heard that. That doesn't ring a bell.
Well, the quick recap of it is that he came by and picked me up late at night. Going, "So let's go to strip club." All right, let's go. We grabbed a bunch of alcohol on the way, got drunk. We was drunk when we got to Memphis. We stopped at a convenience store to get some dollar bills and piss. And we was in the bathroom. And I was walking out of the bathroom. I heard, "Get down, get down!" And I seen the cashier was leaned over the counter, and I backed up like, "Oh fuck, we're getting robbed!" And for some dumbass reason, instead of standing in the bathroom, we was going to skate. And we were hunkered down, going down the aisle of the fucking, and kind of find out it was just a TV.
That's the funniest shit I've ever heard. Oh, I thought it was gonna be someone telling the stripper like, "Yeah, get down," or something
We
like
weren't at
that.
a strip, we was at a convenience store.
Oh, okay, my bad. That would have been way funnier if that was at the strip club.
But the funny thing would be the guy who watched the security cameras later. What these fuckers doing?
It's like, "Hey, did we get robbed?" It's like, "What do you mean?" "I was watching the tapes and these fucking dudes just like crawled out of this bitch." I don't know. Get robbed.
Shabisky?
Yeah, babe.
Oh, call me babe.
I mean,
Sleepy.
Call me,
but
call me lover man.
a lover man.
No, don't do that. I messed up.
Hey lover, hey lover,
You're my lover,
hey
man.
lover. This is more than
Missy,
a
stop
friend.
singing Backstreet Boys, okay?
Why did you
I
know?
messed up.
Why did you know the song?
Missy's obsessed with Backstreet Boys. Everyone knows that.
Is that what
You
that was?
immediately knew it was
I
back.
don't know.
I don't know either.
Is it?
I don't know.
Sorry, I
don't
was
know.
in sync and Backstreet
That's the only
Boys.
part of it I know. I don't know.
Backstreet Boys are back. That's right.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Did they ever leave though?
That was like the first song.
We're back for the
We're
first time.
back with our first song.
Yeah.
That's the first time I ever heard of
First fucking song.
Yeah, I'd never heard of them before that song came out. I was like, back?
What?
Back from
They
where?
lied to us. They fucking lied
They
to us.
lied to us. We need to cancel Backstreet Boys,
Yeah,
damn
could
it.
we fucking like sue them for false advertisement? Like if you bought their record, be like, there was no record before this. You did not.
Yeah, weird, dude.
We should
I remember
hijack
saying
cancel culture.
Backstreet's back. That's all right. I'm like, well, fuck. Well, I never knew you before.
All right,
It's like
everybody
those
hit
fucking
Twitter.
people.
We're gonna cancel these motherfuckers for lying to us.
Yeah.
Sons of bitches.
This
Those
is-
sons of bitches.
We've been way too silent about this injustice for too long.
Yeah.
We've been quiet for way too long.
We should
Mhm.
unite as a species and rally against this fucking injustice against humanity, and strike while the iron is very, very cold.
Mhm.
The internet is dumb enough that you could make that petition and it would go viral. It literally would.
I think we should do this as a social experiment at this point, just for shits and giggles. Somebody get that trending on.
You should do that.
Oh God.
Suing Backstreet Boys. Because they never really were back.
Are we for sure that that's their very first song?
Pretty sure.
Before we start making a fool of ourselves.
It was at least on their first album.
We're just going to go with it and assert that it was. And when people provide evidence that it wasn't, we will cancel them as well.
And accuse them of having the Mandela effect. No, you're wrong.
Yes.
We remember it
that's
this
right.
way.
Perfect.
Mhm.
Oh, beautiful. All right, let's
So,
get the ball
if-
rolling.
I always thought of something. And then I forgot it. So there you go.
Well, that's sad. I hope you remember it soon.
You're too high today.
I hope it wasn't the
I
cure
am-
for cancer.
Ridiculously overtired.
Well, you need some methamphetamines.
Probably.
Yeah.
Wait, what? No, don't say that.
No, don't do that. No, it's bad. No,
Drugs are bad, okay?
don't do that. No.
Drugs are bad.
Drugs are bad. Okay.
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 LSD's bad, okay?
I gotta do something.
What you gotta do?
Are you religious now or something? What is
Happy
this?
Ali.
It kind of looks like you're a puppy dog now because you've got big
Kinda,
floppy ears.
yeah.
Well, you kind of look like the flying nun from that TV show when I was a kid.
I like the puppy dog better.
Yes, that was actually a TV show when I was a kid. It was called The Flying Nun, and
Start
this nun
sounding
was
Sally Fields.
yes, correct.
Figured out.
Is that your new mask?
Let's go to the grocery store with that. That'll work. That looks like
Yes, ma'am, it is. How she got her start.
Pimp, I think your face penis was hanging out of your mask. Then I'm sorry.
It was.
Oh, dang.
My
That
penis.
sounds kinky.
Yeah, put your face PP back in your face underpants. Come on.
No, I was just wiping my ass because people call me a butthead all the time.
Well,
Come on.
you just proved them right.
I did. Anyways. What, Shab?
Said you're my lover, babe.
Don't say stuff like that.
I want to kiss you.
Oh, God, no.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you upset me so much?
Would you do it for charity? Would you kiss Shabisky for charity?
No.
It's for charity. Hemp. It's for charity. Come here. Come on.
No.
Come on.
I've kissed my last man for charity.
Well, but Tommy, the Bronx wasn't for charity. That's just because he's just that amazing. You just have to kiss him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was for charity. It was for him.
Shots fired.
He was begging. He was
my.
like, please, please. This is a beautiful moment.
Please, please. That was some very straightforward begging. No,
Please,
please do it for me now.
please.
Missy,
Enjoy it.
What?
tell Shabby it's time for the word of the day.
Shab. Did you look up the word for the day?
Oh my God. I thought everyone forgot about this
I don't
stuff.
understand why he never prepared for this. It's a daily fucking thing that he does. On
This is part of the routine. It's part of the ritual. He has to be like, oh, fuck. And then he has to look it up and then say it.
Yeah, he's got to complain about looking it up first so that he can stall while he looks it up.
I've never heard that one. I don't think that's a word.
Yeah,
The word of
that's
the day
my
is.
word of the day. Okay, so the word of the day is coming tonight.
That's cheating.
It's a real no, it's a real word. It's a mineral. The mineral coming tonight is probably the most famous one.
You're not saying that.
Wait, shut the fuck up. It's coming tonight. Here, I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah, put it in the chat.
It's spelled 100% coming tonight. Okay. It's a goddamn mineral. Okay. And I'm going to hit you in the head with it. Coming tonight.
I don't think it's how you say it, though.
No, it's coming. How do you think that's pronounced? How else are you going to
It
pronounce it?
does look like coming tonight. You're right. It does look like
It's pronounced
Brother,
coming
you
tonight.
say it
And
like
it's
that,
a
okay?
mineral.
Could it be
It's
like
the most sexual mineral that ever lived.
come in tonight? I don't know.
Coming tonight.
Coming.
Coming tonight.
And be coming tonight.
I'm going to look at pictures of coming tonight. tonight.
What? Okay, what is it? What is the mineral? What? I mean, you said it's the most common mineral.
No, not the most. Let's see. Coming tonight, it is a metamorphic amphibole with the chemical composition of blah 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 magnesium whatever. This is too complicated. It's a rock, okay?
Yeah.
That's all you need. It's a rock named Coming Tonight.
Landon
all right,
is
and it's
coming
the best
for you
rock
now.
ever.
You sure it's coming tonight?
It's coming tonight.
Not
It's pronounced-
coming tonight. Coming tonight.
No, I'm pretty sure it's actually pronounced Coming Tonight. Exactly
You're
like
fired.
that.
You're fired.
What do you mean? I found the best mineral in the world.
And
Coming
grounded.
tonight. It's coming tonight, not coming tonight.
Same thing.
Coming tonight.
Close enough, said Shab.
It sounds, you kids say coming tonight, but it's coming tonight.
Tonight.
No,
Coming
tonight.
No, Coming Tonight.
Oh shit! Hold on. I just looked up the pronunciation guide. I'm gonna listen to it, and hold on.
Coming tonight.
It's pronounced like coming tonight, bro. He did it. I can't believe it. Shabisky was right about something.
Shabby.
Oh my god.
I'm with Scammer Killer. It's like coming tonight.
Yeah, no, I think Marshall's in on this because him and Shab are actually brothers.
Tonight.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
it does sound like coming tonight, but it's coming tonight, right? Yeah, coming tonight.
Yes.
Literally, it's pronounced that way. I looked it up.
Yes.
Why don't we just call it Jizmaglaben and be done with it?
I like
Jizz
that better.
Jizmaglaben.
Jizmaglaben.
Jizmark.
He said, I just looked it up, and it's K-U-M-A-I-N. What? I don't think Shabby's lying about the spelling was.
No, he's not talking about the spelling. He wrote that out so you could see how it's pronounced.
So I'm right then.
No, come in tonight. Coming tonight.
But I mean, it sounds so much alike, so it'd be, yeah. Maybe you're right.
Always
Let's
right.
give Shabby this one, boss. Let's just give
I
him this
won.
one.
I
Let's give
won.
it this one.
Yeah.
Shabby won. Oh,
Get it.
Shabby.
I'm
good
the
for you,
greatest.
No.
Yay, Shabby.
buddy.
Where's
Give
my
him this
trophy?
You know I'm not going to fucking do that, right?
one. Come on.
Come
It's
tonight?
in the Shabibble, okay? It's there. The
Which
Shabibble.
was a fucking thief of my damn things.
It's in the
Oh
Shabibble,
yeah,
it must be.
the what's the book called again? The shitty name you have. Piece of shit.
Look at him. Look at you like that.
Them blue eyes.
Look at the way he's looking at you.
Oh,
Wait a minute, Marshall said them blue eyes. What the fuck, Marshall?
oh, Marshall,
Look at them
Whoa.
furry blue eyes.
whoa.
them blue eyes. That's gonna make me come in tonight.
Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, why you being weird like that? I don't understand.
I think at this point you should all get a room if there's going to be all this coming tonight, Chieflies.
Ooh, coming tonight.
Pronunciation. Pronunciation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't like that sound of that.
Whoever named that was a pervert. Just saying.
Yeah.
Totally.
It finally happened. Because Pimp's always sniffing the hand sanitizer. I'm like, bro, one day you're going to get one of those that smells like the bad tequila. And I think that was it. He was literally just like, oh, I don't like that one.
I don't like that one at all.
This one smells like sweaty ass. Don't like it.
But no, I like sweaty ass.
I don't like it.
Ass.
Oh damn.
Being ignorant.
You ignorant.
Ignorant.
Why did I just do that? I don't know. Did you see what I did? I went to put some toothpaste on it and I put it on my top lip outside. I don't know why.
That's ignorant.
You ignorant.
Stop. That's ignorant.
Ignorant. It ain't ignorant. It's ignorant.
Ignorant.
Y'all need to learn how to talk.
I'm being like Michael Jackson on South Park.
Ignorant, innit?
Did you just really do that? Something!
Yes.
No, that's what Michael Jackson did. He was a Valley girl.
Michael Jackson.
Oh my God.
Michael Jackson did it.
Now you just reminded me of Alexis and her Valley Girl. Jesus Christ. She does the most awesome fucking version of the fucking
He does the
Valley
most
Girl.
irritating Valley Girl.
It's fucking incredible. It's really good value. She sells that shit.
It's
Like when she says, "Oh my God," it's just like you want to crawl inside your own head and punch your fucking own eyes out.
putting in my hand. You win $10 million. Shabisky,
What?
if you guess the product that I'm holding in my hand right now, you win $10 million.
It's his penis.
Slap it a
Mayonnaise.
little bit more.
Lotion.
Nope.
My Lanta.
Nope.
Vaseline. KY.
Nope. You got 2 more guesses. And I just kind of give
It's mustard.
you
I said mayonnaise the first time.
Where's my million billion?
You
whatever?
didn't guess, you little bastard.
What do you say? I said it before Marshall. I win.
You did not stop.
I did. Go back on the stream. I
He
beat the
did.
shit out of Marshall. Fuck you. All right, we'll split the money, Marshall. Fine.
That's fine with me. Yeah.
I said
Send it.
10,000. I say 10 million.
Damn.
Whatever. Same thing.
Yes,
Very
exact
much
same
not the
thing.
same thing.
Damn
Oh,
shame.
there's this fucking Watsky has his rap song. He's like, "What's 50 grand to a motherfucker like me? Can you please remind me?" And then the song stops. He's like, "A lot, actually. That's a life changing amount of money for normal
Oh,
people."
speaking of new songs, Pimp, did you see AC/DC new track? Brand
No,
spanking
what?
new track. Phil Rudd is back on drums.
No
Left
way.
Hook Rudd, the original drummer, and it's for a bunch of old fuckers. It's not bad. It sounds pretty decent, and when you watch the film clip, it's like Angus is getting old. Brian Johnson is fucking ancient, and Left Hook Rudd looks like they dug him up out of the grave and just pumped him full of some liquids just to get him going through the gig. It's like they all look ancient, but they're still rocking that shit. Angus is out the front doing his thing. It was fucking awesome. So check it out. It's on YouTube. They uploaded it a couple of days ago. If you're an AC/DC fan, enjoy. And sad news for gamers, Cyberpunk 2077 has been pushed back another, I think it was 11 days. So,
Of course it has.
No, I spent the night crying.
You did
Yeah.
worse.
I cried all night.
What'd you cry?
I'm sorry.
I was excited for Cyberpunk.
well, the sad part of it is that even though it's been pushed back for 11 days, it's still gone gold, so it's definitely getting released. The developers are receiving death threats because of the delay. That's
Really?
what I
Is that
understand.
helping get it out?
Yes,
'Cause-
yes, it absolutely helps people under stressful situations when they're crunching to get a game out. If you threaten their fucking very existence with
Yeah.
violence and ending it, they really respond well. They thrive in these conditions. Humans, they absolutely love being threatened with.
Well, I know
a
what I'm
forever
doing.
sleep.
After this stream.
They love it. It's like productivity increases at least 300%. I've heard. I saw that on the internet once. Must be true.
It's definitely true.
Yeah, babe.
So yeah, everyone should just like, hey, it's another 11 days. Just it's cool.
It's cool.
Just wait.
Just do
It's
it.
like I've had to wait an extra year for fucking MechWarrior 5 because Epic Games Store, and I had to wait an extra 6 months for Borderlands because Epic Games Store, and fucking Rebel Galaxy Outlook, Epic Games Store. So, 11 days. Yeah, chill out, motherfuckers. and Star Citizen, they've been making that shit since 2012. So, calm down, everybody. 8 fucking years and no close to being done. So yeah, 11 days, not that big of a delay when you put it in the scheme of game development. You can still get it for Christmas. Calm down, everybody.
Well, I think you're all just a bunch of fucking commies.
Yes.
Yes,
What about cummies?
at the
He
end.
said commies, not commies.
Yeah, Shabisky like gets a time machine. He goes back to like when everyone was like in the Red Scare era, and it's like, why does everyone keep talking about cummies? I don't understand what's happening.
It's at a
I
time
came back
machine.
to this time period because I wanted to know about commies.
Yeah, I'm here for the commies, everybody. Where are they? It's like all the commies look at him and go,
I'm gonna go back in time and change the words. We're gonna be calling them cummies, and when you jizz on someone, you say, I just commied all over you.
You're communists.
I just commied all over your face, bitch.
I'm gonna commie.
I'm gonna change history, bitch.
and while you're back in time, make sure that the Backstreet Boys never lie to us, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold their feet to the fire for that
You
shit.
little motherfuckers, you're not back. You're just here now.
And then like we find out that he did it. Listen to the record. It's like Backstreet's new.
Backstreet, we're here. All right, yeah.
Yeah, just totally rewrite the lyrics.
Back first time you've ever seen us. Okay.
Yeah, so the song starts as goes, holy shit, we've just arrived. Dum, 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 dum.
Yeah.
Instead, yeah. I don't know. Still think we should sue them.
Yeah, sue him anyway. Still like him.
Yeah. Missy likes Backstreet Boys.
No,
The NSYNC,
no,
NKTLB.
no.
You said one time you liked the Kids on the Block.
Oh, like when I was a little kid.
Wow.
I don't like. I actually listen to them again. I don't like them now.
In
Yeah.
elementary school, we started doing projects on each of the decades, and our fucking teacher made us sit down and watch the live performance of New Kids on the Block, and I was like, I fucking hate this. I was so upset. I had never seen them before. It was my first exposure to them.
They were something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hanging tough, man.
Prefabricated pop music. How delicious.
Yeah. Well, at least we got the first Wahlberg out of it.
Yeah.
Timberlake's pretty fucking talented. He's done some funny shit with
He wasn't
Lonely
in
Island.
Kids on the Block, right?
No, I'm just talking generally about that whole pop era. There's a whole bunch of dudes that were actually pretty talented, but they sort of shined after they left their groups. There was a bunch of them.
I
was a
can't
mother-
stand Justin Timberlake, though.
Mm-mm.
He's bringing sexy back. Where the fuck did it go?
know.
Where the fuck did it go?
The stuff he did with what's the dude off Saturday Night Live that's from Lonely Island? He did the song Mother Lover. That was funny as fuck. And Dick in a Box, all of that shit was pretty funny.
And his hair looks like ramen noodles.
It did, though.
Who?
Justin Timberlake, bro. He had ramen hair.
What?
Like, you just see that fucking hair, you want to pour, like, soy sauce on it or some shit.
Yeah.
That's the way she said it. She even threw her head back for some fucking reason.
Yo, I don't even smoke weed. I don't even smoke weed anymore, but I would have to smoke around Missy. That'd be the funniest goddamn shit.
No diggity.
No doubt.
I grabbed a short shift today. Why do people tell us these things?
Yeah, my shit was kind of inconsistent today. It was kind of yellow.
He said short shift, not shit.
Oops.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you said shit too.
I've been kind of irregular lately. Just wanted to let you guys know.
Yes, today's bowel movement was 2.3 inches shorter than yesterday's, and I'm slightly concerned.
My dookie got ramen noodles.
Gotta read it like Shatner.
Its diameter was reduced by 0.6%. What is going on?
Note to self: increase vibe.
I said his hair looks like ramen noodles.
What?
That was gunshots.
Assassinated.
The fuck
Yeah,
was
that sounds
that?
I don't know.
That sounds like gunshots.
That was like, yeah. I think the Taliban are attacking your fucking village.
Do you
Damn.
live near a highly populated, potentially place?
I mean,
That's
I
like
live
my
in a
neighborhood.
city, but so I'm like, it sounds like someone's house just got shut up.
Yeah, it's like someone just went, yeah,
Yeah.
how much for that bag of crack? Bang,
But
bang,
That
now
sounded
I
like
hear
gunshots.
someone,
I could hear it from here.
speeding away.
That sounded like multiple gun shooting.
Yeah,
It was definitely gunshots.
that was either a guy with a Glock that's really high on meth, or that was someone with a fucking all full auto that just sort of went and sprayed something up.
Start hearing sirens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone died.
That's all in my damn neighborhood. I hear gunshots all fucking time.
That was several shots, wasn't it? It was pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, it was either it
Yeah.
could have been fireworks.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh, that's a possibility.
It's raining out. Like,
Yeah, it sounded like gunshots.
Or
Somebody
it-
in your neighborhood just got murdered.
Could have been a transformer going off too. They sound fucking very loud
That's-
and poppy when
that
they
is
go as
true.
well.
So it's possible.
Yeah.
You live
Those
near a
fuckers are loud.
transformer, Missy.
Optimus Prime. Is
There'll
he
be
there?
one. There'll be one within a few blocks of it, guaranteed.
Did you see a blue and red semi drive
Oh.
by?
But most likely her power would have went out.
That's true.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, if you hear sirens, then you know.
Yeah. Or if you hear somebody knock at your door, I've just been shot. Help me.
no, it was further away than like right next door.
Yeah. Well, that was awful loud. So it probably was like a transformer or something.
What
Mhm.
about Skibidi? I just started scatting, bro.
Yeah. Scooby-Doo-Bop, bop, 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 bop.
Just scattered all over
You know-
the place.
You know what else goes off with a lot of energy is batteries that are used in electric vehicles. What's his name? Lou Rossman on
Ross
YouTube.
Perot.
Nah, Lou Rossman that repairs the Apple devices and he does videos on YouTube. He had an electric bike with 2 batteries in it. And he's parked it in his doorway and unlocked his door and gone inside. And the thing's fucking just... Batteries do what's called a thermal runaway, where they just let all of their energy go really quickly. And they go up in fucking flames and they're really energetic. And these were 2 tiny batteries and it basically was launching flames 6-7 foot in the air. So a decent sized battery pack, like if it was a Tesla battery box at someone's house, could also...
You do know
Go.
that we speak English here and it's battery.
whatever.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Hold
You've
on.
seen-
Aluminium motherfucker. Now
Oh,
what?
No,
Now
don't.
what?
We don't
do
know
that.
it's aluminum.
God damn.
It's aluminum, right?
It's aluminum. Do 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 do. Aluminum. Do 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 do. Aluminum. Do 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 do.
Saying battery. I mean, Southern people, a lot of Southern people say that too. Batteries.
Aluminum. Do 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 do.
Aluminum.
I was disturbed when I learned this. In some places, I think in some southern states, like in the more remote areas, they pronounce ketchup catsup, and it's like even written out that way on the bottle and shit. It
Well,
says
because that's what it was
catsup.
originally called, buddy.
Is it really? I hate that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was originally called catsup.
I hate that so much.
If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. You could Google it and find out. But
You're probably right.
That's what I've heard in the past. Now, I've never been, that interested to look it up, but I have heard that it was originally called that.
Well,
I don't know.
we need a shooting star emoji going across the screens. The more you know.
Yeah, we do. And every time
We
Shabisky
should
reads
get
the
one
word
of
of the
those.
day, we should have Reading Rainbow.
Yeah.
Reading, it's in a book. Take a look.
Bro, I saw this
Reading
tweet.
Rainbow, I can go anywhere.
That song was the shit when I was a kid. I didn't even watch the show. I would wait for that to end and then change it to something else.
Now, didn't that guy from Star Trek reboot that whole thing and get it going again?
I think they did redo Reading Rainbow.
Yeah. He was very successful.
LeVar Burton.
Yeah, he raised a lot of fucking money very quickly. He was blown away by the amount of people that responded. It's like, it's because you were in a good Star Trek that everyone liked, mate, not like this new shit that everyone's like going, what is this
And
shit?
Reading Rainbow was massively fucking popular to kids too.
I loved Reading Rainbow.
I did too, dude. I remember coming home from school every day and watching that shit.
Yeah, you know what helps? If you make your kids literate so they can read and write, it helps them later in life, believe it or not. It's crazy, I know. Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't want no kids to read. I mean, honestly, either make them watch Reading Rainbow or they're going to end up like Shabisky.
Yeah, exactly. Or
Huh?
even worse, like me, and they start saying things like aluminium.
Aluminium.
Aluminum.
Aluminium. Aluminium.
That's Reading Rainbow out now.
Really?
That's what Bird Flu said in the chat.
Makes sense. Kids have got devices that could use it. Why not?
Yes, Two Guns. It was always hosted by LeVar Burton. He just said LeVar Burton has rebooted it up again. He started it back up.
Yeah, he rebooted it. Yeah, it was going long before he did the reboot.
But no, this is the song that does it end. It goes on and on, my friends. Some people started singing and not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever.
Just because this is a song that doesn't.
Well, we are so off key with each other.
It goes on and on, my friend. Some people
what I said
saying I know what it was.
behind me and just follow me. You keep on saying it now that I'm talking, and you're dancing like a goddamn Elaine.
Keep it going. Keep it going for the rest of the show. Don't stop.
I'm actually doing Elaine from fucking Seinfeld over there.
Oh god, I always thought that was hilarious.
I'm trying to be professional.
They're singing the Lamb Chop song.
Listen. The fuck is that?
What? What is
You
what?
don't hear that sound?
You mean the?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it me? Could be my.
No, I think it's Missy. No, it was Red Eye. No?
And
What is it? I don't hear it now.
Red muted himself, so it must be whatever you're
Yeah.
hearing from him. We
Well,
don't hear it though.
What,
Whatever you're
case
hearing.
fans on my PC because it's summer here and I like to crank them up.
Mm-mm-mm.
I don't know.
I blame Reading Rainbow.
Reading Rainbow.
Cinnabon. Rain Rainbow first aired in 83. TNG started in 87. The reboot effort failed in 2017 due to some legal nonsense. So
Oh,
it did.
They fucking knocked it back because of legal shit. Because they raised a bunch of money. I remember that much. I just assumed that it would have gone on because it's a good idea. But apparently no, because butt hurt, people suing. Groovy. Yay.
Yeah. Yeah, so Reading Rainbow actually came out before the Next Generation.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
But he played, what was his character in Star
Geordie
Trek?
LaForge, engineer.
Had that fucking thing on his eyeballs.
For a couple of seasons until they jammed some cybernetic eyes into him.
And then he just had like weird cataracts eyes.
Yeah.
It was creepy.
It was
Kind of like Data's eyes. Kind of, sort of.
Data. I'd fuck Data.
Would you?
Oh, Brett Spiner. Delicious. Gail would cut your throat if she found out.
Yeah, Gail's in love with Brett.
She would play murder ball with your face.
That's funny.
Murderball.
Gail's in love with a lot of
Murder.
people, isn't she?
Yeah, I think Shabisky ought to become friends.
It would be fun.
Yeah. We could send pubes to each other and shit.
Yeah.
Why?
Be friends with Gail.
We could trade pubes. That's what friends do. What?
That's a sign of affection.
Marshall, you want to trade pubes, bud?
Pubis.
I'll take that as a hell yeah.
Are you stupid?
Yes.
Don't be calling Marshall stupid. Okay,
Wasn't nice.
it's fucked up, dude. Okay, he's special. All right, there's a big difference.
Yeah, LeVar Burton was in Roots too. That is right. He was. The original TV movie Roots. Because he was. He was Kuntakinte.
Whoa,
What?
He just pulled out his wand.
Oh, I thought I said
King Cobra?
Why are you sticking your wand in the soda?
It's a red rocket. Red rocket.
So it's a dog.
James Peen?
It's a
Gene
donkey penis.
Oh, he just put it in his mouth and he sucked on it. You all saw it.
And I
Yeah.
swallowed.
Oh, God.
Damn.
Oh, God.
Swallow.
I do not support this kind of vile and
This
foul.
just got so inappropriate.
What? How did
Children,
you?
look
What,
away.
why did you think you could get away with this on TV, Marshall? We're going to get cancelled now.
Oh, we're on fucking TV. Someone should have told me. 'Cause I
Yeah,
did not know.
We're on TV
Watch
right
the
now,
news right
man.
now.
we are on some TV. Some people are actually watching this on their television.
Yeah.
I'm finally on TV. This is great.
Yeah.
One in the chat if you're watching us on your TV.
And you just did what you did, and now that's ingrained onto someone's pixels on their TV screen. What if they got a screen burn of you just slurping on that red digger?
I forgot that screen burn was a thing. I actually ruined a couple TVs as a kid because I would leave a game paused and then go fuck off and do whatever, and then
Oh yeah,
fucked.
I used an old TV for a monitor for a few years, and then when I turned it off to swap monitors, it's just like the whole bottom bar of the Windows thing, like everything was just so burnt into this thing permanently. It was like, I don't think I could sell that to anybody now. Bugger, into the bin with it. It was fucked. Completely ruined. LCDs, great technology.
Last
Not.
man thinks butt fucker needs to be the new insult. It's fun to say butt fucker.
I thought that's a compliment.
Yeah, why is that an insult? A lot of people actually take pride in their butt fucking abilities.
A lot of
Butt
people enjoy butt fucking. They think
Yeah,
There's
it's
a
I
fun.
whole
don't
parade about this shit.
I don't think butt fucking should be an insult. Butt fucker's not an insult. It's a compliment. You
Butt
good old butt
fucker.
fucker, you.
But fucker.
Nothing wrong with burying a butt bone in a butt.
Missy's like full on Tourette's right now, dude.
She's making up songs and shit.
It
But
sounded like
fucker,
the,
how I love you.
Butt fucker.
your impression is great because of the way you look off at like no one.
She did. She went, butt fucker. Her kid's like, what?
He was walking by to get some cereal or some shit, and she like screamed butt
Yeah.
fucker at him.
Cheerios. What the fuck, mama?
Smallish carbon unit 2 must be thinking, what the fuck is wrong with my mum?
No, he heard the conversation we were having in the Discord yesterday with Two Guns. He knows there's something really, really wrong with me.
Could have told the fella that. Butt fucker.
It's like hi ho silver. It's like a superhero. Butt fucker.
I am the butt fucker. I fuck all the butt.
Hi ho, butt fucker, away.
I oh fuck butt fucker. I'm gay. Whoa.
No, I think their
That was the
catchphrase.
gay guy laughed the loudest at that joke. I love that.
What if they just like this superhero lands and they just look down at their own pecker and they just go, this bone needs to be buried in a butt,
Yeah, they're just full of like
and then they
Mr.
flex.
Freeze
Like,
level
"Rah."
puns.
Yeah.
I shall turn my penis into a butt fucker today.
Poof, you are a butt fucker.
The Joker shows up and he's like, "You fucked your last butt fucker."
That was the last butt you'll ever fuck. Butt fucker.
Butt
Your
fuck.
butt fucking days are over.
We probably said butt fucker in the last 5 minutes more than anybody's ever had in the fucking world. I think we ought to look up again and see how many times people say butt fucker more than we did.
I came here to fuck butts and chew bubblegum,
How,
and I'm
how,
all
would
out of bubblegum.
how would the Christian Bale Batman deal with it? You go, Alfred, bring me some TP. Bring all the TP, Alfred.
We're now butt fuckers.
Been doing
Alfred.
I'm a butt fucker.
Butt fucker doing what butt fuckers do. They'll fuck one butt or two until that butt fucker becomes a butt that poos. Okay.
Reading Rainbow.
Butt fucker. Okay, we've done enough butt fucking.
Yeah, I've had
Oh damn.
I'm fucking tired of the fucking butts.
I'm butt fucking tired of this shit, so.
Never enough butt stuff.
Yeah, I don't think you could ever fuck enough butts.
Nope.
There's always butts to be fucked. And by God, we are the butt fuckers to fuck those butts.
That is a great philosophical question. How many butts is too many?
To be
How
fucked.
many butts could a butt fucker fuck if a butt fucker really fucked butts?
I'm done. What has happened? What happened?
Oh,
How did we get here?
Missy's on a roll now, man. You mentioned anal sex around her, she's talented all of a sudden.
I just thought I'm really overtired.
You're over butt fucked is what it is.
I might be that too.
Well, my
Butt
butt's
fuck delirium.
I'm butt fucking delirious.
Yeah, dude.
OD'd on the BF.
I butt fucked myself to death.
I OB'd. I did way too much.
Yeah, that's the same joke I just made, Marsh.
No, I like it better.
Yeah.
I like my delivery. I
Go fuck a butt.
I was trying to think of something to say, but then I
You
saw
ever
Pimp.
butt chugged a butt fucker?
Yeah, you ever I was trying to think of something to say, but Pimp like staring into my soul. I was like trying to figure out if he was frozen or not. But then I saw like the
he's just staring
static
at
on
you.
his flag.
He does that sometimes. He likes to stare at people, trying to figure out if he wants to butt fuck them or not.
Yeah. If you see that, if you're in a bar with Pimpmunk and you see that across the room, he's thinking
He's
about
just thinking about butt fucking you. He's wondering whether he wants to do it now or later. He's gonna savor that sweet butt, take it
Do
home,
it-
do you on the
do it.
kitchen table, or if he's
I
gonna.
shall fuck all the butt.
do a really slow blink.
But, okay, damn, you spell check running all my wordplay. The answer is astronomical. Oh, I get it. I get it. Do you get it?
Astronomical butt fucking.
Okay. Butt fucker!
I think somebody
Butt
needs that
Butt
needs to be clipped.
fucker!
Yeah, we're gonna have to clip that. That needs to be used somehow, somewhere, some way.
Is that, yeah, just randomly.
Yeah.
Talking about, the election. Well, today the announcement of this war. Butt fucker!
Butt fucker! You got your butt fucker here.
Yeah. But
I got price on butt fucking today.
A fresh thing of butt fucker.
yeah, let me get the butt fucker with the mustard. You want mustard? Relish on that, sir.
Give some diced onions. It's like the chili cheese version of butt fucking.
Chili cheese butt fucker. I'm done.
Did you butt fucker see the Vosh interview on the podcast?
No, I don't watch that butt fucker.
I don't watch him.
Yeah. I'm so tired of that fucking name. Like, I've never watched his content. I don't know if he's good or not, but I do know I'm tired of hearing that fucking name.
Yeah.
I know he's definitely fucked some butts in his day.
I've seen enough videos that mention him where it just says, I probably don't need to watch their content, so meh. Meh.
You see Trump tweeted out what's that dude's name? The dude that was he was
That
a part of
butt fucker guy.
no, he was part of the TYT for a minute, and then he did an interview with Blair White and what's her name, the black chick.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Jimmy
I can't remember
Dore?
his fucking name. No, not
No,
Dore.
It's
the
a
other-
weird name. I forget it.
Jeff Holiday used to be friends with him.
I know who you're talking about, though.
You're not talking about the main host, the guy that was there for a while.
No, he did
Rubin,
that
Dave
fucking...
Rubin, that's it, Dave
Oh,
Rubin.
No,
Dave
Dave.
Rubin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Trump tweeted him out today, talking about thank you, Mr. Rubin, all this shit because Rubin's supporting him, of course. I don't know.
Guy, dude.
Talking about his book or some shit. Tim Pooh,
butt fucker in my throat right there.
Tim Pooh is lame. He is the butt that gets away. It's the reason I don't like Tim Pooh. Now, I don't like him, period, but it's because he's so hypocritical about what he does.
Tim Pool is the dribble that comes out of the butthole after the butt fuck.
He's just so damn, like, if you're going to be something, claim it. But he'll do nothing but sit there and support Trump for an hour. Then say, I'm not a Republican. I'm not for Trump. What?
Does that make Tim Pool a commie, Missy? If he's
No,
the dribble that
maybe.
comes out after the butt fuck, he's a commie.
He's a
And then he turns
communist.
into nut butter.
Nut butter.
Nut butter.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, sir, but would you happen to have any grape upon?
Yo, is that like... I should have been counting the pixie sticks, because that has to be like 8, bro.
I
That's
think
so
that
many.
was the 58th pieces.
That might have been.
And plus whatever else she was shoving down her goddamn gullet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, God.
6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Oh, I
Bad
fucking
Missy.
nailed it.
See, me and Tommy are voting Trump. Hell yeah, Tommy.
I'm voting for the fly. I reckon that fly knows his shit. Out of all the people you could have landed on in that studio, chose the biggest pile of shit that it could find, and it landed on it. That fly is wise. I say vote fly 2020.
I think that fly is just like, because Pence's hair was so white, it was the brightest thing in the room. So instead of going to, he was like flying to the light, and then instead he was just like, whoa, his hair's really, really bright. I'm going to go land on him instead. That's the brightest thing in the room.
Is that your theory?
Fluffy.
Yes.
So
That is what happened.
those bright ass spotlights wasn't as bright as.
Not as bright as his gleaming fucking head.
I hear you, man.
You should grow it out. Just have long locks. Just luscious white locks.
Stop
Yeah.
peeking at the
And
neighbor.
dread him.
Wait,
This
is
is
there
actually
even
a-
a window there?
There's a
No!
window, there's a window up there.
What?
I'm just like,
Why?
go there.
I was like, that's nothing but.
You have walls that lead nowhere too in your house? Like, what the fuck?
Marshall, do you use that window to practice being a peeping Tom?
I'm just making sure the wall is still there because you don't know. what's on.
Well, that ain't even the question. Why the fuck do you have a shade on the
Up on
wall?
stuff.
There's like, this is a basement, so there's like a window way up there, like a short one. Right there.
Okay.
And it just hangs down really far. Like, you probably see the light. Yeah,
Now I can, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I was like, what the
That
fuck?
would have been the craziest thing ever. You just have it on the wall.
Dude, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna hang shades in random places in my house, and then when people come over, try to look out the window, like, what the fuck is this doing
Oh.
here?
Go the whole hog and just
Like
fix.
shutters in there too, like to open the shutters, and it's just open to the wall.
Yeah, doors. Just put a couple of doors in. It's just open a brick wall.
You open the door, there's a brick wall standing
Yeah.
in the
Door.
They
That's
go to
what you-
walk through it, and they're just like, it'll be like built-in comedy in your house.
No, I'll fucking paint a tunnel like Roadrunner, and then I'll try to walk into it.
Or just tell them the bricks are holographic.
What?
You should walk through. Why would they open the door and say there's a wall there? Why would they try to walk through it?
When
Is
they
it
wouldn't be
holographic
paying
bricks?
attention, they would open the door to try to like walk and just be like talking about it and be like, like
That's
that.
some dumb butt fuckers.
Exactly.
Mhm.
You open the door,
Now-
you're like,
You get
Come in
what I'm
tonight.
saying?
I get it.
There's that weird house in America that lady made. She was told that she was going to be haunted if she
Yeah.
didn't keep building. So she actually built this place that have stairways that go to nowhere to confuse the ghost. There were doors that would just open that were on the second floor of the house, and you'd open the door and you'd just fall to the fucking ground. There was no stairway out, so it was just like a door that opened to the exterior of the house that would then be a 2-story drop.
It's like the
It was-
Winchester house.
I
Yeah, the
think that
Winchester.
might be it.
yeah, because her
That's
husband
it.
or
That is
something.
it. That is
like,
it. The
invented
Winchester house.
And she was
And
afraid that the
Steel
spirits
trap,
would come back.
guys.
Yeah.
Steel
Yeah,
trap.
She was told that if she kept building that she would not die or some. They basically
Be able to, like,
scared her into doing it.
hide the ghost. The ghost won't be able to get her.
Yeah, so she'd build stairways that
hide
lead to
from
nowhere and
death or
doorways.
something.
It was fucking weird, but strange
What
house
do
is
we,
strange.
what do we
But
do
you know
with
what,
the third
guys? We're at that point in time of the show, guys, where
That's
we,
unfortunate.
Oh.
Missy, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. She'll fuck me up. She butt fuck me up. Anyway. It is that time of day to say goodbye to all you great butt fuckers.
Bye,
And we hope-
motherfuckers.
Bury that boat in a butt.
Yeah. So, anyways, vote. Go out and vote, people. Make sure you vote, or send it in mail, whatever. Just vote. And
Fly.
yeah, fly. Anyways, we thank you all.
Dress up so we can have fun tomorrow.
Who's going to interrupt me next? I will.
Who?
Who's next? What?
What? Let's butt fuck real quick before we end the stream.
Yeah, Halloween show tomorrow. Dress up. Shabisky's gonna comment something. We love you guys. We appreciate you
Comment
guys.
something? That's cute.
Thank you, Red Eye. Shut the fuck up, Missy. Thank you, Marshall. Thank you, Red Eye, for stopping by. We will see you guys tomorrow. Booleanenator.